Hello, welcome to Leonor's Sweet Creations. Today we are making this wedding cake. The flowers are still missing, but what I want to show you is how to make this bark wood effect, and that's what we are going to do together. To start with, you will need an X-Acto knife, a bold tool and a scriber tool or sugar shaper. Cover your cake with a thick layer of sugar paste, and while it is still fresh, draw some irregular lines with the cake scriber as if they would be tree grains. With the X-Acto, make some thin and irregular cuts on the sides of the cake. That's why it is important to have covered your cake with a thick layer of sugar paste. With the tip of the X-Acto, open some parts of those cuts to make them even more irregular. And now with an edible pen, paint the top lines you have drawn. But don't worry too much, they don't have to be perfect. With brown airbrush color, sprinkle drops of it on baking paper and dip the edges of a huge circle cutter in it. You can now print a huge brown circle on the top of the cake. Do the same with different sizes of circle cutters. Add a bit of brown color to the airbrush and paint a bit on top of those painted circles. Now mark a heart on the side of the cake with a big heart cookie cutter. With the scriber tool, deepen the heart lines. Use the scriber tool to also write the initials you'll need. Now draw horizontal lines with the scriber tool on the sides of the cake and cut some with the X-Acto. They should all look a little bit different, so it's good if you cut some from above and some from below. Okay, for larger sizes of cakes you won't have round cutters big enough to make these tree rings, so you can use either bowls or cake boards to paint them with a food pen. Also make some indentations with the bold tool here and there. Use the scriber tool to also make small, medium and large horizontal lines around the cake. Mix black or brown paste color with white color and add a bit of vodka to make the color more fluid. Using a thin brush, paint the cracks, indentations and cuts you've made. Now use a big brush with very little color and brush the sides of the cake in a way that some spots will be darker and others lighter. If you have given too much color, don't worry, you can always dip a clean brush in vodka and brush that spot back and forth until you are satisfied with the tone you have. Dip the thin brush into the paint again and draw the letters and the heart with it. Finally, paint some parts of the cake with beige food powder, also not homogeneously, just here and there to give a realistic look. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, like my video, subscribe my channel and write a comment if you like. I see you next week again. Bye bye!